Welcome, dear listener. Today, we're embarking on a journey of discovery, a journey that will challenge conventional wisdom and lead us to the heart of true generosity. Together, we'll explore the myth of tithing and uncover the profound joy of grace giving. This isn't just a story or a lecture, it's an invitation to transform the way you view giving and to experience the boundless freedom that comes with it. For centuries, the concept of tithing has been deeply ingrained in many religious traditions. The idea is simple: give 10% of your income to your church or religious institution. It's a practice that has been taught, preached, and passed down through generations. But today, we're going to peel back the layers of this tradition and ask so many important questions. Why 10%? Is it a requirement, or is there something more profound that we're missing? As we delve deeper, you come to understand that tithing, while rooted in ancient customs, may not fully encapsulate the essence of giving in the modern world. You see, tithing often feels like an obligation, a duty to fulfill. It can sometimes become a box to check, a routine act devoid of the heartfelt connection that true giving demands. Imagine for a moment a world where giving isn't about meeting a quota, but about pouring out love, kindness, and generosity from the depths of your soul. This is the world of grace giving. It's a world where the heart leads the hand, where giving flows naturally, without the constraints of percentages or calculations. Grace giving is inspired by the abundant grace we have received. It's not limited to a fraction of our income, but is instead a reflection of our gratitude for the countless blessings in our lives. It's about recognizing that everything we have is a gift, and in turn, we are called to be givers of those gifts. Now, you might be wondering, how do I move from tithing to grace giving? It begins with a shift in mindset. Release the notion that you must give a specific amount to gain favor or avoid punishment. Instead, embrace the freedom to give joyfully, abundantly, and without compulsion. When you do this, giving becomes a source of immense joy rather than a burden. Let me share with you a powerful truth: grace giving is contagious. When you give from a place of love and joy, you inspire others to do the same. Your actions become a testament to the transformative power of generosity. People see the happiness and fulfillment in your life and are moved to join you in this beautiful practice. Think about the impact you can have when your giving is driven by grace. It's not just about financial contributions. It's about giving your time, your talents, and your love. It's about being present for others, sharing their burdens, and celebrating their victories. This is the essence of grace giving. It's holistic, encompassing every aspect of our lives. As you embrace this new perspective, you'll notice a profound change. How you view your resources. Money, time, energy, they all become tools for spreading kindness and compassion. You begin to understand that giving is not about what you lose, but about what you gain. Sense of purpose, a connection to others, and a heart overflowing with joy. Grace giving also brings us closer to the divine. Mirrors the boundless grace we've received, reminding us that we are stewards of all that we've been given. And as stewards, we have the privilege of using our resources to make a difference in the world. Picture this: a community of people practicing grace giving. Imagine the ripple effects of such a movement. Needs are met, lives are transformed, and the culture of generosity takes root. This is the potential of grace giving, to create a world where kindness reigns and generosity knows no bounds. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. What are the barriers that have kept you from embracing grace giving? Is it fear of not having enough? Is it a mindset of scarcity? These are natural concerns. But grace giving teaches us to trust in the abundance of the universe. When we give with open hearts, we open ourselves to receive in ways we never imagined. I want to encourage you today to take a step of faith. Let go of the rigid structures of tithing and step into the liberating world of grace giving. Start to smile, if you must. Give a little more of your time, a little more of your attention, a little more of your resources. And watch as the joy of giving fills your life in ways you never thought possible. Remember, giving is not just about what you do with your money. It's about how you live your life. It's about the legacy you leave behind, the impact you have on others, and the joy you spread along the way. Grace giving transforms not only the lives of those who receive but also the lives of those who. As we bring our journey to a close, I want to leave you with this thought: the joy of grace giving is boundless. It's a wellspring that never runs, a source of infinite joy and fulfillment. So, dear listener, embrace this. Step into the freedom of grace giving and experience the abundant life that comes. As you continue this journey, I encourage you to explore the practical ways in which grace giving can manifest in your. Think beyond the traditional avenues and consider the endless opportunity to give. Each act of generosity, no matter how, carries the potential to create a ripple effect of positive change. Let's talk about intent. Grace giving requires us to be intentional about our resources and how. It's not about random acts of giving but about thoughtfully giving, where our contributions can make the most impact. It's about aligning our actions with our values, ensuring that our giving reflects what we truly care. One way to start is by examining the needs in your community, your workplace, your family. Where can you lend a help? Sometimes, the most meaningful gifts are not financial but a listening ear, a comforting word, a few hours of your time. These are priceless, that embody the spirit of giving. And let's not forget the power of generosity in unexpected. Have you ever surprised someone of kindness just because? Maybe it was buying coffee for the person behind you in line or leaving a note of encouragement for. These seemingly small gestures can stay and inspire them to pass the kindness. Grace giving also invites us to think critically. How can we use our unique talents and skills to give? Are you enough? Share your arts. Who might need a bit of beauty in this? Are you? Offer your knowledge to those eager to. Whatever your gift, there's a way to share it that will resonate deeply with. Moreover, grace giving fosters a mindset of abundance. It teaches us to see our resources not as limited but as tools for creating more goodness. This shift in perspective can be life-changing. Instead of holding tightly to what we have, we open our hands and hearts, trusting that there is enough for everyone. Let's take a moment to reflect on how this mind can transform our daily life. When we approach each day with an attitude of giving, we find joy in the simplest interaction. We become more aware of the needs around us and more willing to step in and help. Our relationships deepen and our communities grow strong. But grace giving doesn't stop with individual action. It's also about building a culture of generosity. Imagine if grace giving became the norm in our family, our workplaces, our schools, and our places of worship. What if we all commit to giving not out of obligation but out of a genuine desire to uplift one another? The world would undoubtedly be a more compassionate and connected place. As you move forward, consider setting personal goals for your giving journey. These goals don't have to be grand or lofty. They can be simple, like making a conscious effort to compliment someone every day, dedicating a few hours a month to volunteer work, or increasing your charitable donations by a small percentage. The key is consistency and sincerity. Remember, grace giving is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about making a commitment to live a life of generosity and gradually expanding that commitment as you grow. There will be times when giving feels challenging, when resources feel tight or when life's demands seem overwhelming. But these are the moments when grace giving becomes most powerful. It's in the act of giving, even when it's difficult, that we find true joy and fulfillment. Let me share a personal story. There was a time in my life when I felt I had little to give. Financially strained and emotionally drained, I wondered how I could possibly contribute to others when I was struggling myself. But then, I realized that grace giving isn't about waiting until we have plenty, it's about giving from what we have, even if it seems small. I started with simple acts, sharing a meal, offering words of encouragement, volunteering my time. And what I discovered was astonishing. Each act of giving, no matter how small, enriched my life in ways I hadn't anticipated. It brought new connections, a renewed sense of purpose, and a deep, abiding joy that transformed my outlook on life. I share this with you to remind you that grace giving is accessible to everyone, regardless of your current situation. It's not about how much you have, it's about the heart behind your giving. When you give with grace, You tap into a wellspring of joy that replenishes your spirit and uplifts those around you. As we conclude this reflection, I invite you to carry this message forward. Let grace giving become a part of your daily life. Let it guide your actions, inform your decisions, and inspire your interactions. And as you give, watch how the world around you changes, how kindness begets kindness, how generosity multiplies, and how joy becomes contagious. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Might you find fulfillment in the joy of grace giving, and may your life be a beacon of generosity and love to those around you. Keep giving, keep loving, and keep spreading the joy.